Hello, and welcome to Sci Fi on the Rock TV. This is going to be a number of episodes to keep the sci-fi fans up to date with what's going to happen at Sci Fi on the Rock 4, coming up in April of 2010 at the Holiday Inn. I'm Steve Lake. Joining me is Ellen Curtis.
Hi.
We're going to work for the next few months, once or twice a month, we'll see how this goes, to keep the fans up to date with different things that are going to be going into the convention. Joining us this evening, we're going to have Darren, Hann, the organizer. A little later on, we're going to have LeDrew, one of the authors, coming up at Sci-Fi on the Rock 4, and should be a good bit of fun, so stay with us. Hi, Darren.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Not bad.
So, Sci-Fi on the Rock 4.
Sci-Fi on the Rock 4, April 17th and 18th, 2010, next year,
Okay.
at the Holiday Inn. The date is set. We've got 3 actors lined up already. We've got Casey Biggs, who played Damar in Deep Space Nine. We've got Tony Amendola, I think that's how you pronounce it. He plays Master Braytak on Stargate SG-1. And we have Nalini Krishna, who played Barriss Offee in Star Wars.
Episodes 2 and 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And some of the events that we got planned already are, we've got the Quidditch match coming back again. We got the ever popular lightsaber and workshop, and we have the pod race.
Okay, I'm wondering about that, because
The pod race.
you had me put it up on the website.
Yes.
And how the heck are we pulling off a pod race?
Well, we're manually. What Muggle rules. What we're doing is we're going to have 3 pods,
Okay.
and there's going to be 2 engines on each one.
Yep.
Each team has 3 people. So there's going to be a pilot and 2 engines. They're going to go one part of the course, and what they'll do then, after they get to one part of the course, they'll switch positions. So the guy who was a pilot is now one of the engines. They've got to go through an obstacle course, and as like in the show, we are going to have obstacles in the course. It could be someone shooting, could be someone waterballing, could be anything. And you have to come around. We're having a junior, middle, whatever you want to call it, and a senior category. So kids, teenagers, adults, anybody can enter it.
Sounds like it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a ball.
Should be fun to take over the Holiday Inn once again.
Oh my God, yes. Why not? Yes.
The way we do it.
So we're still working on workshops. We're looking for businesses. We're looking for groups, clubs, anybody that'd like to partake of it. They're welcome to give us a call at contact@scifiandtherock.com.
Well, send us an email, not give us a call.
Send us.
Contact@scifiandtherock.com.
Thank you, sir.
No problem at all. Coming up, we're going to speak with LeDrew, one of the authors for Sci-Fi on the Rock 4.
Welcome back. What you just saw there was a clip from one of our previous conventions. And now for our interview with author LeDrew. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Ellen.
What's going on next convention with you?
Actually, next convention we're launching Ghosts of the Past, which is the 5th novel in the Black Moon series.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, it's probably going to be our darkest one yet. We're actually a tiny bit worried about it, but it should be fun either way. It should be a bit of a ride.
So younger fans beware.
Younger fans beware, more than usual. We've always been kind of a young adult series, but we're really kind of pushing the adult portion of the young adult genre or age group.
Okay, so what workshops do you have planned?
We're going to be returning a couple that just have been really, really good from the last few years. Writer's Toolkit, which always goes really well, and Writer's Toolkit, get published, and Writer's Circle, of course. There you go. Writer's Circle is the other one. Those 3 have been really, really successful the last 3 years that we've been doing them. Each year consecutively, it tends to result in someone getting published. I actually owe a lot to Sci-Fi on the Rock, because from the first convention I went to the Writer's Toolkit one, and actually within a year got my stuff out there and got published. The second time, myself and author Kenneth Tam hosted the the Writer's Toolkits together,
Yep.
and some of the authors from that one got published. And this year, since Sci Fi and the Rock 3 last April, another Newfoundland author that was in attendance has gotten published.
Well,
So it's not so much passing the torch as spreading the fire around and burning everything to the ground.
Yeah.
oh, that's a little.
But it's
bit
in a good way. In a good way. It's happy arson.
You want us to think that?
Okay, so what else is 2010 got bringing out from Engine Books?
Also from Engine Books in 2010 is Infinity, which is a project that we've been very, very kind of secretive about on the website, but it's a project that I'm actually working with another author about, just a very gifted young author, and we're doing. It's kind of set in the same universe as Black Moon. We're trying to make our own little universe of titles here. It doesn't have a lot to do with that series, but it's in the same world, and it's should be a lot of fun. It's our kind of mature readers' approach to the teen book kind of thing. It's should be a lot of fun actually.
Okay, so we're going to have a preview of it at Sci-Fi 4, or?
I don't think enough will be done there to by that point to have a preview of it.
So the Writer's Toolkit workshop, what are you including in that? What happens? I haven't had a chance to take these in, unfortunately, the past 3 years. So
Writer's Toolkit is just basically everything that you really, kind of the basics that you would need to write in today's industry, like just how to use plot to your advantage, how to use plotting in advance to your advantage, how to use character development to your advantage, because so many times we'll get submissions from people that, I mean, you think those things are obvious and it's just kind of the way it would go, and it's not. Like people that spend the first 3 pages explaining what their character is, when the basic rule of storytelling is show, don't tell. If you have to tell that your character's a good guy, if it doesn't just come out in the story itself, then we're failing, you know what I mean?
okay, the Writer's Circle.
Writer's Circle is a very unique example where it's basically exactly what it sounds like. We kind of sit down in the semicircle and do our little powwow thing, and every author that's present the goal of course being that these authors are returning from one panel to the next, and then instead of me talking, it's them talking, and I really get a chance to see what stage of the game each writer is in, what they've been working on, and honestly from the last few conventions see what I'm going to be publishing in the next couple of years, as it turns out.
Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate for number 4.
For Convention 4, yeah, and for 2010, yeah, 3 major titles launching between this October and next October.
Okay, so big year for Matt LeDrew, big year for Engine Books.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us here.
No problem.
Glad to hear some of the stuff that's going to be happening. That's about all we got here for Sci-Fi on the Rock TV, episode number 1. Thanks to Matt LeDrew, thanks to Darren Hann, thanks Ellen.
Thank you.
Glad to have you along for the ride.
Glad to have you too.
We'll be back again. Like I said, this could go a month, this could go 2 episodes a month. We'll see what we get out there and how this goes. I'm Steve Lake, and you want to check us out, sci-fi-on-the-rock.com. If you got any questions you want to send us, like Darren said earlier, anybody wants to contact us for vendors or anybody wants to do workshops, we're looking to fill it all up. Contact at sci-fi-on-the-rock.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again.